Tier 1 is not the cheapest option in town. We're very upfront about that. The goal in setting up wasn't necessarily to render the cheapest care possible, which seems counterintuitive to a lot of people because then it's less accessible. However, the goal in opening was to provide the most comprehensive care possible. We wanted to be able to offer everything under one roof, from puppy vaccines to oncology care to emergency surgery. You can get it all in one location. And that kind of capability, that equipment is not cheap. Tier 1 has the capability and are staffing the hospital 24/7, 365, and we're open 24/7 with doctors on the weekends. To staff those technicians and to keep the doctors in the hospital, to keep the lights on and the equipment running and primed, to continue monitoring animals and rendering care overnight, that's not cheap. You have to pay that staff, you have to pay those electric and equipment bills to be able to provide that capability 24/7. If you come in for an ear infection and it costs you more than it does at your primary vet, the reason you might be coming here is because your vet couldn't see you for 2 or 3 weeks. And to provide that expanded capability, to have the extra staff here, to have more doctors here, to cover all those walk-ins, those urgent care concerns and those emergent concerns, it's a lot more money invested in staffing than you might encounter at another hospital. A lot of the supplies that are used in veterinary medicine are the same drugs and supplies that are used in human medicine, and right now we're competing with human hospitals, especially with what's going on with COVID. Their demands have increased and so costs have gone up. A lot of our stuff has to come direct from veterinary distributors. There aren't as many of them. They can be more expensive than human distributors for them to have that veterinary designated equipment, supplies, medications. We do everything we can to keep costs as reasonable as possible. Yes, it is more expensive here, but we are trying to be reasonable to best move forward with the care of your pet. We understand financial limitations happen and we can be respectful of those and work within your budget. You just need to make us aware of it. Unfortunately, we're not a financial institution. We're here to provide care for your animals and we're not qualified to be a lender. But we can connect you with options like Care Credit, which is a medical-based credit card that provides low or no interest rates for certain packages. We have options like Scratch Pay. We have a running list of active rescues in the area that readily contribute to animals' care in small or large increments. We also actively encourage crowdfunding.